have a gentleman here, a man also, who is going to take us through poetry in motion. And if he decides to sing, I will not be surprised. I bring you the outstanding Jeremy. Please put your hands together for him, please.
Hello, everyone. How are we doing today? Sorry, I know this is not like me, but I feel like we should have a conversation, yes. Okay, good. So I remember last year, just before my performance, I was like, yay, it's my birthday in a few days. And I got dragged for it, like, why are you coming to tell us it's your birthday? Well, it's quite special to me because, June is Men's Mental Health Month, and I get to celebrate my birthday in a month that is just for us. Are we together? And it's just beautiful for me that we have something like this. And so I'm going to tell you a story. In the land of myth and in the time of magic, the destiny of a great kingdom rests on the shoulders of a young boy. His name? Well, I found your name, my name written to make this statement make sense. A constant replay in my head that I never asked for this, but like a child never asked to be born, this magician must provide it all. Suck it up. Whatever is thrown at you, serve all the author Pendragon, even while still learning to tame my dragon. What does this masculine shoe entail? Finding it easier to make a man bleed than to bleed his heart out on this paper. Never let them figure out your kryptonite, they told him. Bro codes are one stronger than the 10 commandments. And here, these are the rules you live by. The guiding rules of toxic masculinity carved on the table of his heart. They said he had it all. A wife, 3 kids, a good job, the perfect smile that could make a war cease. So wide you would think joy was living rent-free inside of him. But nobody knew that every morning, before the sun pierced through the thick clouds and the world woke up, he would sit at the edge of his bed like a man waiting for judgment day. Hands shaking, chest tight, eyes dry but soul drowning. He could recite the Psalms. But his soul was on silence mode. His name is Kunle, but maybe you can call him Idris, Abdullah, Peter, Paul, Emmanuel, VJW. Nobody knew that every day he wore the same agbada of composure. Never missed a Sunday, never missed a payment, always present, always known. Never missed a breakdown either. He just learned how to schedule them perfectly. He learned how to schedule them quietly. Every day he wore the same agbada of composure. Laughter lined with loneliness. Outer strength, inner silence. I said he could quote the Psalms, but his soul was on silent mode. Until one day, he didn't show up. Not to church, not to work, not even to himself. Folded in on himself like a love letter never sent out. A cocoon holding tight to the butterfly. He didn't just faint. He just paused. Because nobody ever asked if he was okay, because he never knew he was allowed to be. But you see, this is no obituary. This is no obituary. Because rock bottom sometimes is a spring where broken things don't stay broken. And the river inside of him could flow, could crawl down his cheek like shivers down his spine. Strong one, that guy they called him. But you see, one day he stood and he looked. Really looked at the man in the mirror. And this was the first time he didn't just adjust his suit. Didn't just fix his tie. Didn't just square his shoulders like a soldier. Didn't just flex his muscles. He just stood and looked. Really looked at the man in the mirror. And he asked, "Are you tired? Are you angry? The man in the mirror nodded like someone who's been holding cough for years. He asked again, are you allowed to be? Silence. Dead silence. Silence. Dead silence. But then came the soothing whisper. The voice that had been stifled for too long with tears in his eyes. He said, I am man. I am man. But I'm not a machine. Not a cement. Make I no go met. Now man I be. I feel. I bleed. I break. I heal. I rise. I emerge. I am man. But I'm not the stereotype. Not the emotionally constipated cliche. Not the villain in your heartbreak Twitter thread. Not the ATM machine with beard. I am man. I am man. I am becoming. Not because life made it easy, but because silence almost killed me. I am man. So he stood and he looked. But you see, this is no perfume. This emergence is messy. It smells like sweat, tastes like swallowed pride, feels like rewinding, feels like rewinding, feels like rewinding, feels like rewinding your whole life just to play the truth. It's shaky hands and snotty prayers. It's saying I need help without swallowing on the shame. It's saying I need help without choking on the shame. I am man. It's fathers teaching sons to cry, to feel, and not just to fight. I am man. I am man. But I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm not the cover boy for perfect. Not the superheroes without scars. I'm not the problem or the prayer points. I'm the in-between, the almost, the becoming. I'm the real. I am man. And you see this is standing in front of the mirror looking at the man no one claps for and saying, I see you. I'm proud of you. I love you. It's saying, I love you with a shaky voice. I love you. I forgive you. That is emergence. It's saying, I love you. That is emergence. It's looking in the mirror, telling yourself over and over again that you matter. That is emergence. And you see, so yes, Kunle came back, but not the same man. Kunle stopped hiding behind the to-do list. Started teaching his sons that real strength isn't in silence. It's in speaking up. Started teaching himself that scars are not a shame. That they are survivor stories written on our skin. That is emergence. So I stand here. I stand here not perfect but free. Not louder but clearer. Not invincible. Just real. I am man. You see, it's hugging your sons even though your father never hugged you once. It's crying on your wife's shoulder and not apologizing after. It's learning that a man can cry. A man can be gentle. A man can love deeply. A man can say, I don't know, and still be a leader. That is emergence. I am man. And you are man. You're the most important part of creation. Perfectly crafted and fashioned with his breath. Take charge of it all. He said, you are man. You're bold. You're audacious. You're majestic. Have you forgotten that Christ came in your form, Mr. Man? You're a phoenix. And bro, it's okay to shed a tear, bro. John 11:35. Bro, you are man. You're the odogu we can bank on. Not feminine, but steady delivers like the Hebrew woman. Coming through steady like debris with his passes. You are man. And I am man. And so you see, I'm going to say it again. It's my birthday in a few days. And this poem is dedicated to my dad. We lost an aunt a few days ago. And I asked him, how are you? And he said, I'm a preacher. We encourage others and we move on. So Dad, this for you. I'm proud of you. I am man. Thank you so much.